welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over week 6 of Supreme. We're going to look at the drop list and see what items are hot, what items are not, the retail prices on these, and the resale predictions. I'm not going to tiptoe around this week that much. I'm just going to put it right out there. This week is straight. It is trash. There is really nothing for resale, but we still have the spring tees coming out this week and a pretty cool sweatshirt, I think, and a cool accessory. We're going to talk about that in a second. So pretty much if you copped North Face last week and made some money, this is the week to spend that money on some personal pieces, because pretty much the entire drop list is for personal. There is really not much for resale. Maybe a few spring tees, and we're going to talk about that. And maybe there is a rumored small box logo t-shirt coming out this week, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. So without further ado, let's go and start this video. Alright, so we're going to get into this drop list. I don't want you to be discouraged because I started out the video kind of trashing this week. And I mean, yeah, the items aren't great, but there actually are a few cool items after re-looking at the drop list. So we're going to start at the bottom, work our way up to the top. Money-wise, there's a little bit money to be made this week, but these are all, like I said, for personal, so we're going to get into it. So the first item is the Velvet Flight Pant. Kind of a weird-looking pant, but they drop for $218. They only come in the black, so kind of interesting with like zippers on there. If you want that, I mean, that's all you. Another thing I didn't mention, but last week I said that the prices didn't get released, so I was using estimations, and that is what I'm using again for this week because the prices have not been released. And if they do get released, I will make another quick video going through the prices so you know what is the actual price. But again, these are all predictions for retail. So for those pants, like I said, they're dropping for $218. Not going to see any resell on those. Following that up, we have like another look-alike of that other button-down shirt. This is the vertical stripe shirt, dropping for $128 in 4 colorways. It's not the best. It's kind of weird looking, so it's not going to resell. And if you want that, then you're pretty much guaranteed to get it. The next one is a hat. It's the Logo 6 panel, dropping for $54. Comes in 5 colorways. Pretty cool, honestly. It has like the Supreme and like a velvet kind of like patchwork, which is kind of sick on the front. I kind of like the pink and blue. It looks pretty clean. But again, this is not going to do great for resale, but if you like it, you're a definite cop, then do it. You'll be able to keep this for personal. All right, following that up, we have another hat. This is the Splatter Camp Cap. Comes in 4 colorways. You can't really tell in the picture, but it has like little blots of, it looks like paint of the same color. So I mean, if they switched up the colors, it might have been cool, like maybe like a bleach or something, but it's literally just the same color with different little splots on it. So I mean, not great, not gonna resell, but it's kind of cool. Then we have the first tee of the spring tees. So there's a spring tees are dropping to this week, so we're gonna go through them. This is the first one. It's the headline tee. It's just blank on the front with a little headline on the back of the bottom. I can't even tell what it says. Not going to do great for resale. All of these shirts are going to come in your traditional 6 colorways, with like an orange, a gray, a black, a white, a yellow, a green, something like that, a red, orange. Like it fluctuates, but it's pretty much basic colors. You can go on to Supreme Community and look up each color, but I'm only going to show what pictures I have for them because they're kind of like not released yet. So that's what it is for the spring tees. Next up, we have the Logo denim overalls. They are just denim overalls with Supreme all over them, like in a just repeated. The black and blue don't look terrible, but they're overalls for $238. So if you want these, I mean, if you can rock them, do them, but it's not a go for me. I'm gonna pass on these. Next, we have another drill item. I know the drill items are just everywhere. I don't know what's up, but this is actually like a kind of interesting shirt. It comes in 3 colorways, but it's the base color of white. So if you have your drill pants, your drill jacket, you can put this on and keep the drill life going and work at Home Depot or something. But $78 is the retail for that. So, I mean, if you want to go for it, no resell gonna happen there. And then we have this embroidered map sweatshirt coming in 3 colorways, and we'll see the sweatshirt later on. So this goes with it. It's just like a design. It has a bunch of words on it and a map. Not terrible. I kind of like the light blue pair with the white. They dropped for $128, so they're all right. I don't see them selling or reselling at least, but they're pretty cool. Then we have another spring tee, and this is the keyboard tee. There's really not much to say about this. It is literally a keyboard from like a Windows computer, like 1997. Doesn't even say Supreme on there. It's just the keyboard. So that drops for $44, as do all of the shirts. Let me put that out there now, and I'll say it again. All the spring tees are $44. So this one, not great. If you like it, then go for it. Like, if you're a 90s kid, do it. But I don't know, I think it's kind of weird. Next, we have the logo denim crusher, and this is to go with those overalls, and we'll see another item that has that same denim print as well. But these come in those 3 colorways. Drops for $48. It's like a little cap. It's kind of cool. I've seen a lot of people wear the bucket hat sort of look and can pull it off, but I kind of like the orange one in this. It kind of pops a lot better than the others, so it might be a good look for you. Then we have this Susie Switchblade tee, and I'm gonna say this right now, this is scary. I don't like this tee at all. It's a girl holding a doll that is exactly the same as her, and her doll is holding a knife. I don't know, I just think that's weird, and I think that's creepy, and I am not buying that shirt. You'll stand out, that's for sure, but it drops for $44, like I said, for all the spring tees. It does say Supreme on there, so I mean, if you like it, go for it. I do not see this reselling at all either. Then we have the map hooded sweatshirt to go with those sweat shorts. I kind of like the blue and the black for this. Again, it's that crazy design with like a map, and it says Supreme somewhere on there. It does say some curse words on there, just to warn you if you don't want to wear that. And we'll get into some curse words on clothing in a second. But I kind of like the blue and white. I think it looks cool, and the black. The pink, kind of a bright statement. These 3 drop for $158, so if you like them and you have some extra spending money from your North Face or from just not buying anything all season, this could be something you rock. You're gonna have a really good shot at getting it, so go for it. Next, we have the Mazel Tov Kid tee. This is a kid with dreads with a hat. Looks like he's standing on gumballs holding a Mazel Tov and fire going on behind him. I like this shirt because it's really loud and it's a really nice statement piece. Like, it's just bright. It's gonna draw people's attention. It does say Supreme underneath of the kid. Again, this drops for $44 and it's gonna come in a variety of colors. This is a pretty good shirt if you want a personal. They're not gonna resell for that much. You might make $5, $10. So if you want this, it's better to keep it for personal than to try to sell it. The next one is also a spring tee. It's called the Riders tee. It kind of has a dude on a horse shooting a gun. It says Supreme pretty large on there, so that's a nice piece. I do like that for $44 again. I'll say it again. Comes in those different colors. I think in the picture I have with the neon, it does look pretty cool. But again, if you like this, not going to do great for resale. Maybe a little bit more, $5 to $10 or $15 resale profit, but again, if you like this, you have a really good chance in getting it, so go for it. All right, so the next spring tee is one of my favorites. It's the Persistence of Memory tee. It's pretty cool. It has like a clock coming down. It's from the melting clock picture. If you know the artist, go ahead and comment down below, and I might give you a giveaway prize. Maybe a gift card or something. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I just made this up right now. If you know the artist, go ahead and comment it down below, and I'll see if I can hit you up with something. Maybe something Supreme, some box logos, some stickers. I don't know. I got a ton of stuff I can give away. So go ahead and comment down below if you know it. So it is dropping for $44. It's going to come in a bunch of colorways, but I do like it. I think it's cool. It doesn't stand out as like Supreme, but it is like, it's kind of a low flex. This is probably going to resell. You're probably going to make $15 to $20 on this. Pretty good piece to go for. The next one is another spring tee. It is the Ghost Rider tee. It is a picture of the Ghost Rider with Old English font of Supreme underneath of him. I really like it just because it looks like they took it right from the comic book. They didn't try to enhance it or make it look like futuristic or new. It looks kind of old, and I like that a lot. I could see this reselling for $20, like making $20 on resale for this. So $44 again is that retail price. It's gonna come in a bunch of colors. I have the orange one up over here, and it looks really clean with the orange, so that might be a good one to go for. Then we have another spring tee. This is the Who the is Supreme. Yes, I'm not gonna block it out because censorship, they're allowed to do this. They're allowed to post stuff like this. So I'm not gonna say that it's wrong or right. If you want to have a shirt that has a curse word on it, go ahead. And I hate to do this. I hate to say this, but this is probably one of my favorite spring tees. Just because the Supreme is so large and what it says is kind of cool and kind of funny. Again, this drops for $44, and I could see this reselling and making about $20 on this shirt, maybe a little bit more, just because of how big it is. On the camo, it just looks so cool. So sorry, Mom, but this is what happens. Next, we have the Reaper work jacket. This thing is actually kind of sick. It drops for $278, and it only comes in the one colorway, as you can see. And it really is cool because it just looks like an artist just painted right over it. So there's a ton of colors. It's very vibrant. It does say Supreme lower down at the bottom. But this is just a cool piece. It's not going to do great for resale, but I think it looks pretty sick. Moving on from that, we have the logo denim turnout jacket. So it's going to go with that hat and with those overalls with the same sort of style. I definitely think in this one, the black is the coolest one, and then maybe that blue, but it drops for $248. So if you want this, it's gonna go for personal only. This is not gonna resell. It might resell for maybe $260, $270, so you might make, I don't know, $10, $15, $20 on that. But it's a pretty cool piece. Definitely if you go for small, that's the best for resale, but I'm not seeing this being a huge reseller. Now the next one is another spring tee, and I really like this one. It's the Cupid tee. Again, $44. This one is going to do the best for resale, I think. It's the most upvoted, it's the most hyped, and I really do like it. I wish they did something like an actual Cupid design with Supreme in there, but this is literally, they just took the stock photo of what the figurine was going to look like and put it on a shirt. So that's kind of annoying to me, but it's also cool because it does look pretty sick. So if you weren't able to grab that $4,000 figurine, you can grab a $44 shirt with it on, with the picture on it, and there you go. But again, this might do well for resale. I can see this, you're making $25, maybe $30 on profit for this shirt, being that it's $44 for that retail. So good option to go for. It does look clean in the gray, so I might go and cop that in the gray. Alright, so this next item is my favorite item dropping this week. It's the Blockbuster hooded sweatshirt. It is a sweatshirt with a Supreme across the bottom, right above the where you put your hands for the pocket, and it says 2019 on the side. I think it looks so clean. That natural color just looks so great with the red. I think that color in a small particularly, you're gonna make $50 to $60. It does drop for $158. I could see it reselling in the natural colorway small for like $200, $250. But other than that, these are pretty much personal cops, and I think I might go for that natural color just for myself because it looks so nice. Maybe the white too because it has a cool green on there. So definitely check those out if you want to get them. You're going to have a little competition, but in your size, if you're a medium or a large, you're going to have a pretty good shot at getting it. Then following that up, we have the metallic crew neck. This thing is actually pretty sick. It's a crew neck, and it has Supreme upside down, flipped all around, gold across. It looks pretty sweet, and the black is my favorite, but it does look pretty sweet in that natural cream color. It drops for $138. Resell, I could see this reselling for $160, $170, so not that much money to be made on it, but still a really cool piece. Alright, so now we've come to our final product. This is the most hyped, best for resale item. And I know what you're thinking, you went really fast, J-Rans, like what's happening? A lot of people gave me feedback, which I love getting feedback, whether it's good or bad, to make these videos better. And you said that you wanted me to go faster through the lower products just so we could get to the hyped products faster. And I totally understand that. So I kind of went quicker than usual. So hopefully I didn't leave out any details. I try to make sure that, even though I'm trying to make these videos for resell people, I kind of want to make it for people who just want to get their hands on Supreme and are kind of new to it, or want personal items. And this week is definitely for the personal. So I wanted to make sure I gave enough detail. But this next item is the acrylic photo frame. There's two of them, and it is a magnet frame that sticks together that has Supreme kind of engraved, I would say, down the side in a diagonal fashion. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it covers up the photo that you're putting in there, but if you put a Supreme photo or you in a Supreme item, or maybe just you, it would look cool with the Supreme going across it. The only problem is it does drop for $68. This price is fluctuating to change. It might change because these are predictions, but if it sits at 68, I don't think I can get this. Maybe if it was 20 or 40, maybe, but there are two in there, and there are different sizes, so that's kind of cool. But I could definitely see this reselling for maybe 120 at the highest, 150 at the highest for sure, because people are going to want this for their collection. It is a pretty cool idea, and I do like it. So if you want to go for it, you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting it. You're going to have to be quick, but you should be fine, as all these items aren't really that amazing. So that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. There are a few items to go for. Definitely in one of the spring tees. If you like a spring tee, go for it. That's super cool. The Blockbuster hoodie, I really like that. I think I'm going to go for that. And this acrylic frame, if you want to put a picture in there or just have it and resell it, it's definitely a good item to go for. So even though this week has kind of been on the downside, it's mostly because last week was so amazing with TNF coming out and people copying and being able to make huge profits on one item. It kind of makes this week look really trash. But I promise you there's good money to be made throughout there if you get a bunch of them, and there's definitely cool stuff to cop for your personal collection. So without further ado, I'm going to end this video now. Again, if the real prices come out by the time I post this, I'll make a video just of it flashing through, showing you the prices so you know what the actual prices are. But this is going to end the video. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you're able to cop tomorrow. Good luck with everything. Have an awesome day.